Welcome to the stream, guys. How's it going? Today we're gonna have a bunch of account takeovers again, but I decided to start 5 minutes early because this champion training tournament is almost over. And I'm eyeballing the top prize, not gonna lie. I have myself a good chunk of books with which I can actually snipe this thing off, so in a couple of more minutes I must start making my move. This man tried brute forcing his way all the way to 23k, but I'm also feeling brute forcey with a bunch of these skill tomes. Definitely not against booking out my Nell, booking out my Predator, my Ezio, and a few more books here and there also ought to do it. So yeah, my body is prepared. I just hope I have enough time to do everything, and I hope he's not actually watching, because if he is and if he has a bunch of books himself, he might be able to take me out. But honestly, no, the second place, really not that hot. I'm not against the Lego skill book, but 50 epics, that's a joke. 50 Legos also ain't the bestest out of the lot, but still, I am gonna make a move on it. 4 minutes left. I think I'm gonna start forcing my way in. Starting off with upgrading a ton of ranks. Let me just see if this thing is done. There we go. Alrighty. Upgrade insta rank. Let's go ahead and just double check real quick if everything is looking up to par. It does look like it is, so let's rank up all of these people nice and quick, and there's gonna be a ton of points out of nowhere. 76 champions, 3,800 points right there. Now, let's go and give these people some brews as well. And gonna brew themselves. So, starting off with some of that red, gonna give 3 brews each. There we go. Now let's move down to some of them blues. Bitches love blues. Nice and efficient, like. Morning, dude. How's it going? That's a lot of points. Look at that. Okay, I still have a bunch more. Uh-oh. The thing is, I want to book out a bunch of champions, so I don't want to go completely overboard with this. Where are we at? Oh man, I'm already basically there. So yeah, now with books I can get a bunch more points real quick. Let me see if he does some moves. Problem with this champion training is it doesn't update always instantly, so that's kind of fucky, but it'd be like that. Okay, I'm gonna wait 20 more seconds and make my final move with a bunch of Lego books and mythical books, and that should be enough for me to get myself one more book, a bunch of more materials, that kind of stuff. Let's start off with the Legos. Easy-o. Max that bad boy out. Predator as well. Pretty sure this is gonna be out of the thing. Yeah. Give me those fucking animations. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, champion training's over. I think we did the deeds. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Well, good stuff, good stuff. Can't complain. Extra book, a bunch of fitties. Not bad at all. New quests came in, guys, so grab yours while they're still hot. I can grab that, I just did that. I hope it counts it. Still hasn't finalized, so surely it's gonna count it. Why are you giving me a fucking red dot if you're not gonna give me the rewards, man? Yikes, Swindler. That sucks. Okay, we did it. Nice. What we got in the shop? Lego book, can't say no to that. Voidy. Couple of these, and we're almost fresh out of fucks to give, but we got the important stuff. A little bit of silver if we feel like it. That kinds of stuff. We trained them champions, yo. Well, we totally overshot there, but if this guy also was ready to pounce, things could have get messy, so better be safe than sorry. Oh, look at that, we have 1+1 on Legos. Did that thing get announced? Either way, there's nothing too amazing to be pulling shorts for right now. Not that I've heard. So maybe we wait a little. Can I get me a green? Yes. Okay. Would be nice if I managed to finish second place on this dragon tournament, or third. Not gonna be able to be around till the end. I guess third is okay-ish. 25 extra epic shits. Let me actually do a few more, but this guy looks like he's around, so not great. Right. Okay, so who are we starting things off with? Bubbles has sent me his account. Let's see if we can do something with that. We need to do Chimera Clan Boss, Hydra Clan Boss, and if there's time, Sand Devil Shogun, Hard Dungeons. But I doubt there's gonna be time. Right. Well, I mean, still, it's always nice having more mythical books than mythicals. Doesn't make it any worse of a mistake, no matter what you tell yourself. Yeah, imagine. Imagine. Yeah, this guy's still here, so no point in me trying to get a bit better stuff. It's really not that worth it. I already have a not a bad amount of relic mats from the new event. 700 from the epics. A bunch of mythicals even. Should be good. We also have another paid account takeover for the day. I think it's gonna be a 4-hour stream, way things are going. Do be like that. Oh, come on, man. This takes so fucking long. Pull them shit? Which shit? Not even any progressives here. Not that it matters much, but yeah. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, the relics? I'll probably make a video compilation out of it. They don't do well, but I don't know. Getting some mythicals in there, kind of cool, kind of cool. Right. Okay, let's fuck off our account. And log in Bubbles. How's it going, Bubbles? So far, I'm not hearing you. It's not even funny how harder I could have gone on that champion trading tournament, by the way. Like, I literally had maybe 40 champions ready to rank up to 50. Can't do anything extra today, Josh, but feel free to join my Discord, and in the raid section you can paste your stuff, and when I have time I can take a look. Or somebody from the community could. For today, we are booked way more than we should be. Yeah, get that siege on, guys. Okay, we are in it. I don't know, Toss. I don't think I have time for a third game I want to be playing seriously. Let's go on Kububara. You got yourself a Arbiter ready to claim, that's nice. Class 2023, you've been around the block. Yeah, you can object. You just have to have the good gear when the siege is starting. After that, you can do whatever. Honestly, it would be a lot cooler if you can just share gear freely on all sorts of different places, you know? Like, just make yourself, your gear, usable for PvP exactly these items, for PvE exactly these items. Like, it's so fucking dumb how many loops we need to go through, but that's how it be. Right. Let's see what kind of Hydra teams we have up in store for us. Titus is cool and all, without a Wixwell it ain't doing shit. Okay, we can bring Elva in here. Block debuffs, increase speed, revive, extra healing. Perfect Veil ain't really perfect. But it's something. The turtles definitely are gonna come together, maybe all three of them. Do you have Leo? That's sad. So with all three turtles, maybe Elva is not gonna be a part of this team. Okay. Because not everybody is a filthy kraken, Gil. What do you mean? Oh shit, you do have Wixwell. Well, being free to play doesn't mean you're always going to be able to get those big events. If you're 1 year, 2 years into the game, might not be that easy. Since you do have the Wixwell team, there is definitely something to consider there for sure. I mean, let's leave this there, but let's see what the Wixwell team can look like. The myth also increased, right? Yeah, I guess you're onto something with this team. I wonder if this grill is gonna work out great.
Oh, yes, can you hear?
Yeah, okay, there you are, Bubbles.
Oh, there you are. Thanks so much, man. Sorry.
Happy to have you, man. How's it going?
All good. All good.
Okay, I see you already have yourself a pretty good looking Titus team in here. But I wonder if a Painkeeper wouldn't make it much better. Like, decreasing all cooldowns like this would be huge.
Oh.
This skill can have its cooldowns reduced by other skills. That's awesome. So Donnie plus Painkeeper are gonna reduce turn meters for themselves, and that will be huge.
I think the problem that was more on Chimera. I think it was with the stripping the shields. Yeah, but I think
we're talking about Hydra here.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so for Hydra, I think this might be a better team. With Elva, it's not bad, but what does Elva really bring here? Like, if this team is working the way it's supposed to be, everybody has to have shields at all times. So, at that point, Elva, she's kind of like a safety net, but with a team like this, it's not wrong. You're probably gonna do well with this team as well, but I have a feeling that Painkeeper might be worth investigating as well.
Okay.
How much damage are you doing with this team?
No, not a lot. I think it was...
Not a lot. Well, I mean, this Titus doesn't look too hot. I think we can try and build this Titus into the machine he deserves to be. This is definitely not his build. You're not supposed to be decreasing skill cooldowns with him. You're supposed to be smacking people's teeth in.
Yeah.
So let's save this as a preset, but let's see what we can actually do for him. He was also hella quick. He doesn't need to be super quick. These reflexes you could give on Wixwell, honestly. Now, let's see if you have some Merciless laying around. No such luck. That sucks. We don't care at all about crit rate, so that's good. And we don't care at all about HP, so anything with HP percent on it with not too much defense on it, not that amazing. This one was okay. This banner amulet definitely looked good. This is horrible because it has so much HP. Do you know that Titus deals less damage the more HP he has?
Yeah, and I think the difference between the shield and the HP, right?
I don't know exactly what's the reasoning behind it, but the more HP he has, the less damage he's gonna deal, so the less HP, the better. So, yeah, with this team, nobody's gonna be bringing increased res, right? We don't have increased res on the team, so if we're trying to tackle Ultra Nightmare... How much res was that? 350, 400 maybe? Doesn't matter which rotation. 360, 405, 455. Technically speaking, only the head that steals the buffs is the one you really need to resist. Which one was the head that steals? Do you remember it by name?
Is it Mischief, I think?
Yeah, so the highest.
Think
That
so,
sucks.
yeah.
Well,
Let
that
me just make
sucks. Yeah, not having increased res buff on the team is a big no-no. Let's see if we can do something about that. Do you have such champion on the roster at all?
Mischief, Head of Mischief that steals the buff. Head of Mischief.
Increased res. How is that thing looking like? This thing. Not a single champion on the account. So if you get yourself somebody like... can't remember his name. The wood-looking guy. Anyway, you don't have it right now, so it's not like it's gonna happen as soon as I say his name. So it is what it is. But yeah, if this guy is to be resisting that, he needs some really, really high resistance crap. I was today years old when I realized that they fucking gave Titus HP aura. What the fuck? Like, why? Literally the one reason why he's gonna deal less damage, they gave him that. It's insane. Anyway, would be a good idea indeed to go for a resistance main stat banner. But it's not gonna be ideal. Yeah, that's the one you had. Here's one with defense. Not amazing, but 5 extra speed like that, it's kinda okay. Let's see if it rolls def. The fuck it will. The fuck it will. It rolled horribly. To the point where on my account I would use ore on this, but you really don't have too much. It's not the best item to be doing it on, so fuck it. Well, for now I guess this really is your best banner, and that is sad. Okay, let's take a look at defense. Main defense percent. Loads of it, preferably. See if we can find ourselves a proper ring. This one's shite. This one's crap as well. You had this one on him, I think. Yeah.
HP,
let's see if this rolls triple defense. That'd be amazing. The fuck it will. Well, that's sad. That is sad. One more defense, por favor. Not the worst. Well, if it rolls another defense, or as long as it dodges the HP, that'd be good. Crap.
Oh, fuck.
Well, this is the second worst HP, but HP nonetheless. 2000 less HP, but 100 plus less defense. Not great at all, so we're gonna still stick with the one you had on him. It is what it is. Do your best to actually farm yourself merciless gear, because not having any merciless accessories, that's a damn shame. Let's see. The best build for Titus would be if you build him into 6-piece merciless, 2-piece zeal, and for that to happen you need to have 2 good accessories and you have 0. But if you can get him 35 ignore defense at the top with merciless, I mean, and 2 zeal pieces, that really skyrockets the damage. In your case, not so much, but it is what it is. Okay, first things first, we're looking for a good crit damage glove. And no, first things first, we're looking to see what kind of ignore defense sets you actually possess. 6-piece merciless would have been a good idea, but you really just have a pile of garbage here. There's not a single really good item here. That's sad. Let's see if you have some lethal. Have you been farming Dark Fey?
Not really.
Well, see, now there's your problem. You've been costing yourself years of progress, right? Like that. The sooner you start farming Dark Fey, the better you're gonna be. I think everything is pointing towards basic bitch savage set. And you don't even have too much of that. Let's hope you have enough. Starting off with the glove, let's see what kind of gloves you possess. Crit rate, a little bit of damage and speed. We don't care about crit rate at all, so we got that going for us. It's gonna have to be a crit damage glove guaranteed. Crit rate, nobody cares about that with Titus. Rank 6 preferably, because we're really trying to get the biggest, bestest thing out of this guy. Feral gloves usually are good. This one ain't. This one is also not for him. Impulse doesn't do much for you. Technically it kind of does, but this is not his glove. What about Cruel? Not really, this is for an attack nuker. You had this on him, which is not bad, but has HP percent. What about this one? This one looks good. Let's grab this one from Alice for now. This might allow us to actually put defense percent boots indeed. Next up, we're looking for defense percent if we're feeling lucky for the chest, but the resistance might also have to be the way to go, which is definitely gonna cost you a lot of damage. But if you can't resist your shield getting stolen, that's just gonna be a lot of fails over and over again, so I don't know about that. As substats, crit damage, speed potentially, that kind of stuff, you know. This one looks okay. Roll double flat defense like a basic bitch. A little bit of speed, it's something to think about. But it's really not amazing. What's this do? Double speed, a little bit of crit damage, not the worst. Speed, crit damage, HP percent is bad. Double speed, some res, some... Yeah, this one looks okay, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to get to the amount of res needed. Like, you're at 260, how are you gonna get 200 more res? You're not. Do you have any area bonuses on Hydra? The fuck you do. Just a little bit of res.
I started with that recently, yep.
Yeah, good idea, but it's gonna be a long way till you get to do that. Yep. So yeah, I don't think there's a chance in hell we get this thing resed out without having a res chesticle, so let's just put that on and keep on going. Now, it's really important to find ourselves either defense or speed boots for Savage. Does such a thing exist? There's a pair. Not the best, at least it has a little bit of res. It'll do for now. On the top half, let's see what that do. Savage. What? Have I picked something? What? Oh, we are only at 6-star, man. Right. So, maybe there was a chest we could be looking at. To be fair, this one is... No, it's shit. It's shit. Oh, there's a... Yeah, it's horrible. This one rolled defense percent. If it rolls a couple of more, maybe. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Could have been better. Okay, let's leave it like that. That's gonna make you nice and quick. As soon as this is to 16, you're not really gonna need more speed in that. Titus needs to be the slowest on the team, so he gets all the benefits from everybody else. Now let's see how much crit damage we can muster out of your Savage pieces. They're not amazing, but it is what it is.
Are you welcome to take it up to 16 if you need, eh?
Yeah, I will if I need to, but
yeah.
I wanna see if there's any point. Speed, some damage, HP percent, not good. A little bit of damage, a little bit of speed. If this trips crit damage, that might be good. The fuck it will. Nope. That's horrible. Some res. It's the only helmet with crit damage on. Maybe it's still good enough. This one is great as long as it dodges HP completely. Please. You piece of fucking shit. Okay, this one 5-star, but as long as it rolls well, not amazing. Not amazing. Fuck me, man. Nothing but crit damage matters here. One more. Yes. Okay, what else you got? Defense percent? Piss. I'm afraid this is as close you can get right now. That's good. Do you have an Eerie on your account?
Oh, I don't.
Don't. Sucks. That sucks. This one definitely is worth rolling a few times to get crit damage or at least defense percent. That is definitely not what you want. Come on, game, don't be a bitch. Horrible. Well, it's trying to get too expensive for you. Leaving it like that for now, but it needs to roll in crit damage or at least into defense percent. This is nowhere near an amazing Titus build for you right now, but it is the basics of what it's supposed to be looking like. This is what you should be striving for. Let's go defense at the end. Bitch, that was the worst. Let me see what other items you have at all. Speed defense percent, but it has HP. This is horrendous. Useless. Nah. Yeah, you gotta find yourself better ignore defense pieces for sure. Lethal is the best set you could build him into for now, unless you start farming out some serious Curse City action. Do your best to farm as far as you can in Curse City, man. I know it's hard, I know it requires a lot of thinking and a lot of work, but it gives a lot of rewards. First thing you want to do is just start blasting through hard as you can, and when you reach an absolute cog block, that is the part where you start thinking about leveling champions that are gonna help you with that cog block, because it's not easy. It's not easy going through the whole thing. Like, it literally takes me an hour per level at the end. Like, this level could be absolutely insane. This one usually is pretty hard. Here, it could be pretty rough. Like, look at the champion roster you have here. This is literally impossible for your account. No way around it. I think this around here... Or no, this is the first real cog block you might be facing, even though you do have good champions, so if you build them right, you should be able to pass here. But yeah, you should be able to clear at least here, most of here, everything here. It just takes a lot of re-gearing, and if you get yourself some good champion presets with good gear like that, that is how it's gonna happen. Like, you have to have at least 30, 40 good global presets ready to go. You just grab all of the best gear from your best champions, put them on your crap champions you're forced to use on that level, and that's gonna get you there. Okay, are the rest of these champions built for Hydra right now? Like, are they ready to go?
Mostly, though, like...
This Wixwell looks pretty slow.
Yeah, it's
this guy's slow as hell. Slow. Yeah, they're all about 50 slower than they're supposed to be. So let's see what Wixwell is looking like. I think we can build him faster than this. You've built him in 4-piece reflex, which is not a bad idea. If you had merciless accessories, that would have been amazing, because again, it does what reflex does basically. 30% chance to reduce a skill, so it becomes literally 70% chance for you to reduce a skill cooldown. So that can be pretty amazing for your damage output. I saw you put your Titus into a crushing rend. That's not super amazing sitting at 3-star, but it's still probably what you should be using on him anyway. It is what it is. Wixwell with Brimstone doesn't matter much. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get this guy faster than this. And again, his resistance, like... Has this team succeeded for you so far, or are you just throwing them together?
Just, yeah, not really, that didn't really succeed now. So yeah, it was just trying to get into it, you know.
Without resistance, it's never gonna happen.
No.
To the point where I'm not even sure we can make it happen for you.
Yeah, no, like I mentioned too, even if we can do anyway, just hard or maybe brutal, you know, that would be an improvement anyways, you know what I mean?
Let me see what brutal resistance is looking like. Still brutal, man, still 450, damn.
It is the, let me just see, I think I told you the wrong head.
Yeah, even that is 415. I don't know if this is really doable without an increased res. Do we have an increased res aura at least?
Probably, what's his name? Warlord, I think.
Yeah, but that makes no sense for the team.
No.
Feels like it's just a prototype for something that needs to work at some point.
Okay, yeah. That's good if you can say, I'll save that preset like you said, and I can work towards it, you know.
I mean, you've already have it preset, just the stats need to get there, but for now you're far from it. This is the champion I was talking about. Ferrol is amazing here because he gives decreased accuracy for the opponent and also increased res for you. So good luck not having enough resistance for that bullshit.
Oh.
So that can be pretty awesome. He also increases damage and whatnot. So yeah, he would be an amazing inclusion into your team. 20% extra damage for Titus straight out like that. And also, if you build him into 9-piece Feral or 9-piece Protection, that'd be amazing. But yeah, it's a top tier team. But for now, I'm not sure you're there yet. I'd look for something else for now. I'd look somewhere else. The champions are there, but the gear, the area bonuses, and one crucial champion is missing, so I'm not sure this can really handle it. Like, as long as your shield gets stolen, the run is over. As soon as Titus is the next target to get eaten, the run is over. And another thing, his crit damage, he needs to be the second biggest crit damage. If you are not the second biggest crit damage, he is always going to be the first target for you. So one of these champions needs to get built into a ton of crit damage, even though they're not going to be dealing damage. So either the Mipha or heck even Elva or Hellborn, just put everything crit damage on that champion, and that's how you prevent the head from eating Titus instantly. Because right now, as soon as you start the run, Titus is going to be the one with the green mark on his head, and he's going to be next to get eaten. So yeah, there's a lot of things to be thinking about with a Titus team, but the main one is I don't think you get to build this. Like, literally everybody needs to be in 455 resistance right now for them to be having a chance. Like, that's the baseline. If you have a single guy with resistance aura, everybody needs just about 300 resistance, which is just basically the area bonus plus a banner or a chest, and you're there. But yeah, I really don't think we're going to be able to build everybody in this amount of resistance right now, which means half of the champions are not going to have a shield, so half of the champions are going to be very susceptible to getting killed.
Makes sense.
So yeah, for now I delete the other preset as well. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. You just need a really good, either the mythical Androck, he also gives a ton of resist, or Ferrol, I don't know who else is a great resistance champion. Noela, was it? I don't know, I'm pretty sure there was some other resistance champions, but for now, they're just missing. So let's get back to a more basic team you could be handling for an account like yours. I do triple turtles for sure. Kinda sucks that you missed out on, what's his face? Leo, yeah. Would have been lovely if you had him, but you don't, so let's not lose sleep over spilled milk or whatever. Right, the turtles are going to be covering all of your damaging needs. Donnie is a great support, gives you a lot of increased speed, cleansing, turn meter boosting, a bunch of healing, and I'm not sure if we even need Necmo in that team in that case, because he's also kind of doing the same deal. He's basically like a Donnie. So let's remove Necmo out of here. We might add Elva again, even though she also kind of does similar things. Let's see what other revivers you have. I saw you have a Rector, actually, so maybe Rector would be better, because we do need... Do you have Shamail? Sad. Sad. No Shamail noises. No Aniri as well. Let me just see what kind of revivers you possess.
Great, though.
Not many. What was this bitch doing? Wasn't this guy kind of good? Dead ally? What is this, 2020? Huh, kind of looks like an Elva. Interesting. Kind of a weird champ, I wouldn't say he's great for Hydra. Tagoar is not a bad champion, but we don't need him on this team for sure, so yeah, I'd say Rector Draft is fine. How much res did she bring? Oh my goodness, and Doom Tower, fuck that. Okay, so let's just put this guy in the front. Rector. For the perfect veil, revive healing. This should cover all of your healing needs. Now we're looking for a provoker.
I didn't really use Rector much, but I think so. I think the build's a bit fucked though, but
Rector is literally the best epic you could be using in Hydra after, if we're talking about regular epics. If we're talking about void epics, Shamail. Shamail is absolutely insane because he turns all of those fears into turn meter boost for your leader, and that becomes amazing very, very fast. But you don't have him, so Can't do much about that. For a reliable provoker right now, Seeker is a great champion to be using. But honestly, maybe you're just gonna use this guy for the sake of his A1 provokes. It's not amazing. Duck is also not bad at all, but I think he would be a part of your second team. So yeah, I think for a provoker, we're gonna be using this guy. And we're still needing block buffs on this team. Very, very important buff. Debuff, that is. You don't have too many champions with that. Barely any, actually. Fuck is this guy doing? Oh, he was the clan boss. Specialist attacks one enemy. Fuck that. Okay, you have a couple. Loki is Loki great, because he also brings Hex, he also brings Spread, but we also already have Spread from Donnie, or whoever the fuck, no, the other, Mickey. Okay, yeah. So maybe we're gonna slap in Wukong in here. And I think this covers all of your basic needs. You got yourself turn meter boost, healing, speed, cleanse. We have healing, reviving. Perfect Veil, very important to prevent fears from fucking you over. We have drop defense, drop attack, leech, debuff spread from this guy and a good amount of damage. We also have a good amount of damage out of this. If you need to replace somebody in this team for some reason, it would be Raph, but the free turtles in the same team definitely amp up their damage. We have provoke out of this guy. You can also increase your buff duration, so that's kind of cool. Intercept stacks ain't the worst. You could be smart about how you use those. And we have block buffs, as well as some extra little bit of damage out of this guy. What we are missing on this team is Hex. How can you get Hex if you build somebody in a curse set? So usually Mickey would be the one going into cursed. Wukong might also get that job done for you. But this guy looks like he's built all over the place with some random stuff anyway. So let's see if you have yourself some cursed. You do. You do have yourself a good chunk of cursed, actually. Why the hell are you building this guy into cursed? It's just a random piece, I think, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's try and get this man into curse. So he starts cursing like a sailor. That's a pretty nice glove you have on him. But yeah, the account has some good champions, but is severely lacking ignore defense. Ignore defense sets, that is how you get the big numbers. If you don't have ignore defense set, your nukers are not nuking, they're slapping. Okay, attack, that's actually awesome to have. Piss. Come on, one attack at least. Piece of shit. What about this one? No attack percent. Not great. This one has attack with attack, but doesn't have any speed for you, so it is what it is. Attack, attack, speed, it's okay looking. HP, this is a horrible ring, I don't know why you gave it to him. Maybe for the 40 extra accuracy. Okay, when you are trying to do your best stuff on Hydra, do not be afraid of stealing stuff from your best champions. I don't care if you're using this guy for clan boss, I don't care if you're using him for arena, just swap that gear around, make yourself the best possible build for the content you're trying to tackle, and then move back to whatever the hell anybody had. You want to be really try-harding when competing in such places in the game. You cannot be lowballing with just some the second best item you have for the champion. Like when you're trying to really progress, pull the best things from the best champions and then equip everything back where it came from. It does take a while to get used to it, but you'll get used to it. Okay, sadly you don't have a better banner than this. To be fair, this one looks good. Let's see what them rings look like. Attack with attack percent is all we care. Raphaelos has a shit ring. Here's a 5-star. Horrible. This one I don't even want to look at. If this rolls double attack till 12, maybe. Nope. In this case, maybe we're just gonna make ourselves an easier crit build with this ring. It's not amazing. Didn't roll a speck of attack, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's see what kind of hex pieces we have. Crit damage, you say? Say less, Chief. Perfect. That can get slapped right on. This one has speed. We're looking for a ton of crit rate too, though. It's something to look forward to, but let's see if we have some better. Attack chest would be great, but we might have to resort to accuracy way things are looking. Not top tier. Accuracy, crit damage, speed, I like that. This I like better. And this is why we're in the fitting room, so we don't make any permanent choices just yet. This one looks right. Speed, accuracy, crit damage barely. Not amazing, but it could be. Crit damage, accuracy, crit rate. Give me that. Let's just grab that, it's already leveled. Okay. The crit damage is done. I mean, the hex set is done. Let's see if this sends into crit rate or crit damage. Nope, no such luck. No fucking way we get this much crit rate out of the rest of this build, though. No fucking way. So, we might have to resort to crit rate gloves, which is gonna hurt your crit damage a ton, but as you see, the crit rate is almost there. So there's that at least. Gotta make some compromises. At least the accuracy is looking great, even already you're basically there, so no need to be doing stupid shit like accuracy chesticle. So let us find ourselves speed boots and attack percent chest. We already saw that there's actually speed boots from Hex, but they're not amazing, so I'd rather see where the good chest is and go from there maybe. A lot of crit damage here, a little bit of crit rate, let's try that on. That's a ton of crit rate on this chesticle, but we don't need that much crit rate now. We just need about 5, you already have your mastery, so a single crit rate roll is all you need really. Technically it could even come from this, or from this. Hey, how's it going, EC? Yeah, I DM'd you on Discord. If you can wait a couple hours, you're gonna be the 4th takeover for today if you don't mind. Or the 3rd, we'll see how it go. Let's see some other stuff. Extra piece of feral wouldn't be the worst. Ezio has something. Nah. Cruel, maybe. Speed crit rate. One more crit damage. There you go. We can grab that. That's pretty decent. But we are missing a little bit of crit rate. Maybe this can roll it. There you go. And 100. Not the bestest accuracy. This amping up would be good. Let's see if it rolls a little bit of attack. Not that attack. Not great. Yeah, so this looks like an okay build. Good enough accuracy. The speed is a little bit on the low side, but we haven't done any glyphs here anyway yet, so results are gonna vary. We are saving this as Hex Nuker, Hex Attack Nuker. Save it as a global preset, save it as a champion preset, and know that you have a bunch of Hex like this. Should be closer to 200 once you're done glyphing. And should be dealing decent amounts of damage. This Donnie, right now you haven't built in a shield set, I'm assuming for the Titus team. For a normal Hydra team, we don't care about this. I'm giving it a save. Saving it as a global preset as well, because a shield set is always worth when you're trying to tackle some fucky faction war crap and stuff.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but it's really not. Just slap somebody in shield set and that's gonna give you a lot of extra survivability. Would be awesome if we can build this guy into a bunch of chronophage, but it does need to have speed on it. This one looks good. Your cleanser being in a resistance would be nice indeed. Here it rolled a little bit of speed, but I'm not sure that's good enough. The ring and the amulet are definitely gonna be from this. Doesn't even have to be leveled. We're just putting the amulet. It doesn't matter what it rolls. Let's see if this rolls a bunch of HP percent. If it does, it's yours. It doesn't, it's not. Here we're looking for defense percent. Can it roll one more? Nice. Let's just put that on. And this alone gave you 10 extra speed. Let's see if we can find main stat res, second stat speed, and get a lot of it. Sadly, nobody has much of that. But the res is important, so I think I'd still go for it. Let's go ahead and do that. What did you have equip on him? This thing?
I think a random. Yeah, random. I think
Doesn't
it was
look
for the
good.
speed, I think. Mostly.
Doesn't seem like you have any real fast banners, which is sucky. It is what it is. Technically, you could try for a faster banner, but it's not gonna be much faster. Okay, let's move down to the main course. Here, we're looking for speeds. Reflux wouldn't be the worst. We could try actually build him in a reflex. I saw you have a lot of pieces laying around. But if you just build him nice and quick, that's also pretty good. Like if you build him in reflex, but he's like at 200 speed, that's not better than having him at 300 speed, that's for sure. But still, let's just take a quick gander if reflex is something we can go for. Two speeds, free speeds. Yeah, I think we can try. One more item and we're there. That's not his. Defense, 0 speed on it. I guess the boot ought to do it, but it's a lot slower than it could be. This literally could be with 17 more speed. Crit damage with double speed, it's not the best. This is not great. To be fair, this is not bad. Double speed on it, even though its main stat crit damage, is not the dumbest thing in the world. but I'm not sure that yours in particular is gonna be that tanky. So let's just grab what Wixwell has, and let's see what the rest of this can look like, probably from the speed set. Would be best if we have main stat res. We did give that to Titus right now, he doesn't need it anymore. 0 speed on it, which is a damn shame, so maybe we can look at somewhere else. Maybe it's gonna be a broken home. Double speed on this, not bad at all. Let's just grab that because it's pre-rolled. And the rest, we care about res plus speed. Wow, not slow as shit. They all are. Something. 260 speed and reflex. Decent amount of res after you're done leveling the rest of this crap. Saving this as a preset. You can equip what you had already, but yeah. This guy has some ignore defense on himself. The crit damage is awfully low. Ascending this gives you 12 extra. Ascending this right gives you 20 extra. Giving him a good crit damage. Talent could give him extra, but if you think he's dying a lot, maybe leave it, I don't know. He's looking okay. Not the best, not the worst, that's for sure. Quite slow. Too slow for my liking. The attack is not anything to write home about, but it is what it is. But yeah, for the time being, I'd say it's fine. Get him his masteries. Who else did we have here? Rector only cares about being fast and a lot of HP. She has neither. Her being in Relentless is not bad. It's been a while, I'd assume.
Yep.
This being HP would be nice, because she's healing based on her HP. Heals all allies by 20 of this champion's max HP, so if you bring her up to 80, that'd be a decent amount of healing. Right now it's just a drop in the C kind of deal. 46, 20% of that. Not very amazing. About a tenner. The set is fine on her, it's not bad for her to be in the Relentless, so she can be doing this a little bit more often, make sure everybody has perfect veil when it's important. But yeah, do your best to get her a little bit faster and a little bit more HP. If you can find HP-based fast gloves, that'd be best. HP with more speed here would be great, stuff like that. No need to talk about it too much. And about Wixwell... Wixwell doesn't really do all that much. He's only in here for the provoke and for the increase duration of all ally buffs. That's kind of cool. The Brimstone ain't the worst, so you don't really need him into a particular set. He just needs to be quick, so you can build him in a 6-piece speed set, and that's gonna get you some decent results. And I think you can try using that as an auto key. But if it fucks up, you might want to put it off quick battle and see how the fight goes. If Wixwell starts smashing not into the provoke heads, you have a problem. Like, let's see how it starts, actually. I don't know if the team is built or not at all right now. Don't remember if we put somebody with nothing on him, but Wixwell starts. He is gonna start with the shield, obviously, but question is he gonna give a provoke here? Right now he's not gonna do shit because he is slow as mud, and also he has skills to use. Let me free regroup and give him a team preset. See what that do. Okay, he did indeed go for the head. This is very important. If this head does not have provoke, she's gonna cleanse everything else, and that's gonna fuck up everything else. This Wukong needs to be built in accuracy. He needs to have 300 accuracy if you want to be fighting this. He is nowhere near, so rebuild him. He still needs to be smacking nicely. Ignore defense would be best. I'm not sure you're going to be capable of getting him that high though. Crit damage here is great. This is not an amazing banner. This kind of rolled like absolute garbage. He needs to be faster. A little bit faster, not too quick, but still quick enough. This is a horrible chest. Would be best if this is a 6-star crit damage glove. Even though right now this is a 2-piece. Oh, it's not a 2-piece Slayer. For some reason I thought you had a Slayer accessory, you don't. But yeah, he needs to have 300 accuracy, because if he's not blocking buffs, you're gonna have very big troubles against Hydra. You probably already know that. Do his masteries. So yeah, I think the team makes a lot of sense. It should be doing a 1 key easy on quick battle, as long as you get the gear in order. I think we've built you a strong foundation there. There's really not enough time to do too much more here. I can just throw a few champions for your second team.
I'll just throw them in and then I'll work on them, you know, whatever.
What?
Yeah, just throw a team in there, that's fine.
Are you talking to me, man? Because language is wrong.
Oh, sorry, I was on the phone. Sorry.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Sorry, I should have muted.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a few champions for your second team. You even have yourself a Trunda, but again, without the proper gear, the right support champion is really not gonna do all that much. On the second team, we can throw in Elva. This guy's also not bad, even though he's kind of like an Elva, but does a little bit stuff different, cleansing and whatnot. Not bad at all still. For a second provoke, I saw Doug the Pierced, I think, is gonna be the way to go. Seeker is not a bad provoker as well. With Doug the Pierced, you're gonna have to build him very, very quick, because it's a 4-turn cooldown, so good luck with that. I don't know how that's gonna go for you. You're probably not gonna be able to have the thing under provoke the entire time, so there's that. But the cool thing about this guy is he places the provoke, so bad affinity doesn't affect him. The bad thing is it's 75 chance, so I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be the way to go. Honestly, I think would be better if you build out Seeker. I'd give that a try.
Yeah.
Taragi, I don't think he was gonna be that good for you here. 50 chance, yeah, that's not good enough for Hydra. But yeah, Seeker is okay. Block buffs again, very important. We can use Loki here. He also brings Hex, so no need to be bringing anybody into a Hex at this time. In terms of damage, who would be the best damage dealer here for this team? To be fair, Artak is not a horrible champion to be bringing if we have room for such. Getting HP burn on everybody is kind of cool, but not that cool. Ninja should be a good champion to bring, even though without Mikage, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Another damage dealer here. I don't know. Rathalos is an amazing champion if you have HP burn on. Yeah, this second team really does look all over the place, not gonna lie. We don't have good drop defense and shit. Maybe Duck is not a bad idea to get included here for the sake of also bringing decreased attack, decreased defense. Without those, it's gonna be pretty rough for you. So yeah, maybe something like this, but honestly, I'm not sure where I'd bring this. Probably hard.
Hard.
So yeah, again, try to build these guys as best as you can, and hopefully it works for hard at least. For normal for sure, but anything more, not sure. You also said you want to take a look at Chimera. What kind of Chimera are you fighting? I guess brutal.
I was doing brutal, yeah.
Is Loki important against Hydra? I guess he does have a lot of utility in there, but really? Does he?
No, I think this was one of the shitty ones. I don't think I could like do about 40. I think on. I can't remember. Normally do about 40, but I think I ran the tide this week, so I'm not sure.
Has that worked out for you? Because again, you need insane resistance here.
Yeah, but I was on the lower levels. Like.
Yeah, but did it work?
I think hard. Yeah, I think. Was it the one above hard?
I don't know. I'm not sure you're still ready for a Titus Chimera
Yeah,
team.
no.
Without a res aura, without a res buff. Hard to do that. You could try the Turtles again against Chimera, by the way. They kind of do well, if I remember correctly. But Elva, Ninja are both good. Maybe these two.
Was hard. Yeah, I think hard. Hard was where I normally go. I think with that team, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. Maybe something like this might not be a bad idea for you for now. Don't you have Lydia yet? That's a big no-no.
No, I don't.
Gotta push them factions, man. They're really not that hard nowadays with free gear removal at all times. Shouldn't be that hard at all. Necmo definitely needs to be a lot faster if he's gonna be on the team. He brings a lot of good things like decreased speed leech. Here we have increased speed. We already have increased speed from that too, though. I don't know, something like this maybe. Don't quote me on that one. But it might work out. If you don't have an Eerie, I wouldn't really be looking at Sand Devil right now. It's just not that amazing for you. There are some strategies you could be using, but I'm really not versed into those, so not gonna be too helpful there. As for against Phantom Shogun, you can check out my detailed guide about how you can be fighting Phantom Shogun. It's really not that hard. High Ascension Champions is a great thing to be bringing, so these two turtles should be working well together. Alice, because she has a big ascension. Basically, if you bring yourself a high crit damage guy, like the highest crit damage guy needs to be somebody who you don't want to be attacking. He's going to be basically tanking the Enfeeble debuff, and everybody else is going to be able to smack the Phantom Shogun's defense while you do your thing. So you could do something silly like crit damage on Donnie, because you're not gonna attack with him. Basically what you do with him is just increase speed, and well, no, Donnie would be a bad idea. Another support would be good, because Donnie is gonna ally attack with the other idiot, so that's dumb. But who can be an Enfeeble tank for you? To be fair, this team should be good if you have yourself a fast Mickey as well, because he also plays his taunt. The taunt kind of fucks with Phantom Shogun early levels, so even if you don't do the crit damage strategy for now, Donnie is going to take care of this for you. If he is faster than the Phantom Shogun, that is. Which for now he's not. Gnarlhorn?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't he doing the same thing like Donnie? No, that's not Gnarlhorn, that's Gnarox. But yeah, he doesn't have it. You could just put down another cleanser in here or something like that. That ought to do it. Or just another nuker. Cold Heart is not bad at all because she max damage. Yeah, bringing her to 60 is not a bad idea at all. Something like
Yeah,
this.
I want to build it anyways, yeah. For like, was it finite spider and all that shit anyways.
So yeah, do something stupid like give Elva 290 crit damage. I think I didn't see anybody with that high crit damage on your account. And that is gonna help you. Because she's gonna be the enfeeble debuff tank, and that's gonna be real good for you. And make sure to be ready to cleanse when the boss actually spreads the debuff. So I think you open with your A1, but if you're too quick, it might actually be better to just open with the cleanse so it's ready. Like this. Really comes down to how fast Elva is. At some point you might need to change it, but if the boss is slow as balls, Elva should be taking a lot of turns until the spread happens. Like, Elva will be taking 3 turns by the time boss takes 2. So yeah, you gotta be smart about this fight. It is gonna take a little bit of regearing, but it's a very easy and very rewarding battle to be able to tackle easily. It's really not that hard. Alrighty, man, for now, that's gonna be it. Would have been nice if we can do a Titus team for you, but the champions are just not there. They're almost there, but if the champions and the gear are not there, you're not there.
Okay,
So,
thanks so
yeah,
much
keep
for your
on-
time, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep on pushing, and you'll get there eventually. Have a good one.
Okay, thanks so much. Much appreciated. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, first takeover is done. Next up, we have another paid account takeover, which was Ainsworth. But he hasn't given me the account details. So maybe we're just gonna move down to the free account takeovers first. Okay. No, he hasn't given me his account, so I can't log in. Can't do shit. Let me double check, maybe in Metafy. I mean, definitely grab yourself the 1+1 if you're that deep into Mercy anyway. Why wouldn't you? Okay, Swerve won't be able to join us. Okay, we can move down with Javier in the meantime. See what that do. Let's call him up real quick. Javier, are you here, my guy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm just really sick, bro.
Yeah, sucks to be you, I guess. That's never fun. Hope you get better
No.
soon. Okay, logging in. Let's see what we can do for you today. What are
Is
our
there-
goals?
Fire Knight and Shogun.
Still Fire Knight? I think
Yeah,
we've already gave you some
got stuck on
good tips there,
got stuck
but let's see.
7.
Have you been pushing some live arena, perhaps? Even I have
A
some
bit,
Fire
yeah.
Knight action here. Honestly, you are gonna have to push for live arena at some point anyway for the Marius missions, so I'd say start farming yourself a little bit of speed. It's not that expensive. A little bit of accuracy also doesn't hurt. There's plenty of important things to have area bonuses on. Fire Knight, I'd say, is the hardest of the regular dungeons if you want to be putting some stuff there. Like, you've wasted stuff on spiders then, for crying out loud. So you might want to give some stuff there. But you definitely have a lot more important things than Fire Knight as well, like maxing out Faction Wars would be great, maxing out Hydra would be essential, giving yourself some Curse City bonuses pretty good, and who knows what else they're gonna involve sometimes in the future as well. But yeah, you might wanna get yourself a little bit of extra bonuses, at least small amount of bonuses for Fire Knight that way. To be fair, you have yourself Newt, so this really shouldn't be that hard. But let's think about it. Okay, we're throwing in Newt for sure. How many turtles do you have on the account? Just 2?
1.
Sag. Increase speed out of her ain't the worst. The passive ain't the worst. One enemy 2 times, that's something. Sure. We can have her. Newt getting involved is not a bad idea. Yeah, Carl, I already told you, you should be trying to get that bad boy.
I have Nicholas.
That's not even close to being the same. He does have a little bit
The
of
freeze.
freezing. Yeah, but the really cool thing about Yakarl is he has freeze on 2 moves as well as decrease speed, which is very important. So there's that too. Yeah, I guess I'm doing exactly what you did. This move he's not going to be using at all. And we could actually build this guy into a reflex set. This girl needs to be super quick, maybe into a relentless or a reflex.
Don't think I have relentless gear good.
How the fuck don't you have relentless gear, man? It's basically Like, aren't you ever finishing top 3 spots in a tournament?
I have some of them, but not much.
Okay, let's take a look at these people. Let me just take a gander at your newt. Where that newt at?
Almost the last one.
The stats are looking okay. The accuracy is not good enough for him to be reliably dropping. Actually, isn't it? Actually, it's close, wasn't it? Yeah, it's actually perfect. Okay. I retract my statement. Newt is dealing tons of damage against this guy, but also he is very important to be taking extra turns. Yeah, you really don't have too much relentless, huh?
No. I got bad luck with that gear.
There is a chance of building Newt in relentless, though. I'm seeing it. It's not gonna be the best Newt gear you've seen, but against this guy you basically need to be taking tons of turns so you can actually keep him from taking a turn. So it matters.
Is the I roll it, but he barely gave me speed.
Okay, what do we have? Tons of crit rates. I think we can finish this off with a couple of feral pieces. Okay, we have way too much crit rate as is. Let me take a look at Relentless again for some other stuff. This one looks good. If you have crit damage gloves... There you fucking go. This kinda works. Yeah, this works. Perfect! Bit slow, but this boot ain't maxed. It's kinda looking good. Less defense than it had, a lot less speed than it had, a bit less crit damage than it had, a bit less accuracy than it had, but with the gear you have, still it's kinda good. Getting extra turns potential could be pretty good. Ascending this would be amazing. You don't have an Yuri on the account, right?
No, that's why I barely have oils.
What? Oh, fuck me. That's good. Can we get that extra speed at least? What do you have on him? Accuracy. Yeah, we kind of need that, don't we? Yeah, the accessories look fine, I guess, even though bit slow.
Because the best ones I give it to him, I think.
This one could roll triple speed, perhaps. Double at least. Some bitch. Well, that's decent, I guess. The accuracy is almost there, but what a few glyphs, surely you're there. Yeah, you have a few glyphs laying around. This one can give you a lot of extra defense. So yeah, we already saved it. I said for which guy?
It was Darren deal. Is it the ally attacker? Because I'm watching the stream late.
Let me share my screen with you, man. This ain't your first rodeo. What the fuck is this guy, a girl? What is even that?
I don't know. It's an ally attacker.
Okay, whatever. let's leave that aside. We don't care about accuracy at all on this guy.
No, I just use him for the ally attack because he's not that good.
That's all you need on him. So that means you need him for to be very quick and also to be potentially refreshing his stuff. From the equipped stuff, can we get ourselves a couple of speeds? This one is pretty quick. What is he based on? HP. Again, doesn't matter, but still doesn't hurt to look for those. Let's see what's your fastest banana. Triple speed there, double speed here, single speed here. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna be grabbing this. You're gonna give it back to her once you're done. Gotta get these numbers as fast as possible. I'm gonna get these as well for the sake of 10 extra speed. And let's move down to the main course. Equipped included. Now the problem is I should have equipped.
Relentless.
Let me equip the nude gear so we know what we can't take. You already have a pretty decent boot, but let's grab this from what's his face. Now the rest is nothing but a speed tang.
That's Uugo.
Yep. These are amazing.
I'm trying to level.
Yeah, these are amazing, man. What do you mean you don't have good gear? Look at that. You have great gear. Would be great if this ascends into 12 speed, but it ain't. Why the hell are we so slow,
2 years. 2 years still nowhere near it. This account is cursed.
That's sucky indeed, but it is what it is. Okay, again, let's grab what she's having. 263 in Relentless now. And let's not forget we had a good preset like this. Close to 300 now. Are these really the best, the fastest things you could be having on this slot though? They are. Well, it ain't that bad. Let's see divine speeds. Do you not even possess divine speed? There it is.
I do, but not too much.
Let's see, this could triple roll speed. There you fucking go, there's your glove. Close enough. The current one has 16, this one has 17. With a glyph it's gonna be even better. Double speed here. What about this one? Trip me, dude. Yes. Okay. Still, the other one had way much more. Not way much more. And to be fair, here we have a little bit better substats. Like this at least has defense on the glove. It's without glyphs. +4 here. I don't know. Let's just get the fast strat now. If this guy decides to be dying. Then you might consider the slightly slower builds. Let's equip it. Let's level these up to 12. They don't need to be much bigger than that. Nice rolls for what we were trying to do with this guy at least. Sure. Let me see what kind of relics you might be having. I don't see anything too useful here.
I have a lot of wand of submissions.
Yeah, but we're not gonna start moving those around just for that. If your idiots are dying too much, it might actually be worth it to give him some golden elixirs. That's actually gonna help you big time. If you can't control the board on the first half, which you probably won't. So that might be a valid strategy. Would have been great if you have a bunch of ravens here. But you don't have a hot single out of them. So there's that. Who else were we bringing?
Lanakis, right?
Yeah, let's check out Lanakis. She's important. Oh, this girl, by the way. Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
She's on my team on Clan Boss.
Doesn't matter. We could try to build you a counterattack team with the idiots you have. Instead of ally attacking like hell, giving you a counterattack on these people could be pretty beneficial. Newt returns 3 hits, this guy returns 3 hits, this girl returns 2 hits. How much does this return? 2 hits as well, I think. But to be fair, that's just like having an extra ally attacker, so whatever, it's probably not worth. Single attack.
I think Lanakis is booked on the main one, on the ally attack one.
Yeah, Lanakis is probably gonna be the way to go. I doubt we're gonna be able to build her into a relentless as well. Now that I said it, maybe the other guy would be better off in reflex instead, because he's not gonna be using his A2s at all. So let me see if you possess some good reflex stuff.
Reflex, I think I did on the thing, but that's really trash gear.
Am I blind?
Reflex.
Bruh.
I think I don't have any.
That is statistically impossible, man. That means you literally sold everything. Like, how bad could it be? Did you think it's a bad set or something? There's not a single person with a single item? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think so.
That is
I tried to,
such a huge
first year,
mistake.
I did really bad, so I started playing more serious on this last year.
Sure, farming reflex, man, that's atrocious. Reflex is one of the best basic sets. It's close to the speed set. Not close, but still. Okay, fuck that, I guess. You won't be able to cheese out wins like that. Let's get back to Lanakis, see if we can make her a wee bit faster. Of course we can. We're just gonna give her a couple of speed items from your best champions again. just grab that and this. Okay. Suddenly we're a lot faster. Let me see actually the rest of this. You can probably equip a lot faster tanks. This weapon nobody's using right now. Let's put it to good use. Let's keep on stripping your
She's my fastest
Arbiter.
one, I think.
She was your fastest. She's still your fastest, she's just not having her gear right now. Okay, let's remove these two and go to Divine Speed. We saw we have some good stuff over there. Where that Divine Speed at? Okay, look at that, 313 with ease. We're not even looking at your amulets and we have 10 extra here for sure. Currently, she has a very quick banner. Not the quickest. But, you can just leave it like that. Technically, this is much faster because it doesn't even have a glyph on it. So if we're really looking for more speed, you could give that a try. And let's for sure give her a combo. Oh, come on, man. You don't have a single combo of the variable sets? Fuck. Farm yourself a good amount of chronophage gear and get yourself a freaking any kind of chronophage ring, and that's gonna give you 10 extra speed on Lanicus.
I did, I was doing the dungeon, but I didn't have so much energy.
There is a event going on right now, so farm the shit out of it.
I did, I grabbed some things of it.
Well, with the Deck of Fate as well, pretty good time to be dungeon diving as hard as you can. Use some of those gems, get some of that stuff. Right now we don't need her and her PvP gear. Do yourself presets, man. What should this girl be built into aside from just straight out speed?
Mhm.
Oh, you can actually build her in a 9-piece protection. That's a good idea. That's a good idea for your account altogether.
It's better than Stone Skin, right?
Well, you're not going into PvP with her. In PvP, sure, have 4-piece Stone Skin at least, but for any PvE content, Stone Skin is absolute garbage. Not the fastest banner, but with the plus 12 this is gonna give you from the accessories, I'd say it's worth it. Let's just do this. We believe. Piece of shit. If this rolls HP percent again, we can use it. There you go. Not the best, but still worth it. This is a super dumb banner, but it doesn't matter. Banners don't give that much shit anyway. This one's already leveled, has a spec of speed on it, might as well. She's not gonna be the fastest out of the lot, but she does give a lot of buffs. Like, she literally is gonna be giving you 20% extra damage straight out the gate, which is pretty awesome, and you could use that on Chimera as well. I don't know, are you using her on Chimera?
I was, yeah.
With Stone Skin? That's a pretty big no-no. Okay. Is this girl built in all of that? If she is, I'm just gonna steal her gear, make it
You
faster.
can steal it. I use it on Green Forest only.
Nah, you're not using her and that. Okay. Okay. Where the protection at, dude? Right. That's your fastest protection piece, like damn son. You gotta really start farming that Hydra, man. This is very, very bad. Like, what the hell am I witnessing right now? Are you using Man-Eater?
Told you. No. I don't have, when I roll it, I barely have any luck with the speed. Look at that. There's a red one and it didn't drop one.
You gotta get a good amount of pieces in order to have a good chance of rolling into speeds. These are rolling like absolute garbage, by the way. Nice.
My god.
This is really not what it's supposed to be. She doesn't need any accuracy, but just for the sake of completing the set, God knows we're doing it. Accuracy with double res. Honestly, I would rework this. Cross your fingers. Speed me, buddy. Speed! Piss. Now it's an absolute garbage piece. Now it's absolute garbage piece. Roll a bunch of speed, fuck you. Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
She doesn't want to go speed.
Not at all. Let's just grab this because it's already leveled. 250 on her. Giving you all of that extra damage, still kind of worth it. Okay. Anybody else left? I think we left out Krayodan. He needs to be fast as fuck, accurate as fuck-ish.
He's +4, he helps.
Yeah, that's nice. His accuracy is definitely overcapped. Let's see what we have on the accessories. We can triple protection him. Not like that, we can't. Yeah, pretty much Mick kinda be like that. If it rolls a bunch of speed, we can talk. Yes. He is currently with the fastest banner on accuracy, can't say no to that. And we didn't see amazing ring plus amulet combo, so let's move down to the other stuff. I'd say again, we can just build him into a bunch of speed stuff. A little bit of feral also won't hurt, he's already currently in a few, but they're not very good. Let's see what this Geo's sporting. I really hope you have yourself an Arbiter speed build, by the way, because we literally took everything from that girl. Be a lot cooler if you had a pre-build on her.
I think I had on global preset, I think.
Be a lot cooler if you did. These are starting to be very, very fucky pieces. Let me see what the feral is looking like. And pieces unrolled. Let's see if we can get a bunch of speed here.
Refuses to go to speed.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, that sucks. Let's get back to the already rolled pieces. Okay. The accuracy should be a little bit higher than this. This looks okay. Okay, I think we've done everything already. Now, in order for this thing to be auto, you gotta be very smart about the presets. The real fucky part about this is gonna take 5 business days for you to actually go through the frickin' waves, which is hella annoying. But it do be like that. The real shitty part comes on the second wave, because here you can only use your crap once and never again. Because if you use it another time, you're not going to be able to use it on the boss. Honestly, the Blessed Bash, I'm not even sure Newt is going to be able to use it on the boss, because he's going to be such a big part of controlling him not to take turns. But we'll see. This guy should open with this and not use it again, because here he is gonna have to start with it, I think. Same here. Opens with this and never uses it again. Open with this, never use it again. Open with this, never use it again. Here, what's it gonna be? What should we start off with? I'm gonna have to take a look how it goes. For now, let's we've already blocked the important stuff. So they don't mess it up for you. So let's see if we can actually reach the boss way things are going, but it's gonna take a long, long time. Even though it's gonna be slow, it shouldn't be too big a deal, because we do have Duchess here. To be fair, we might actually have to resort to removing Duchess out of this team for the sake of actually getting enough hits into the Fire Knight, and I am trying to consider that maybe Valkyrie still should be a part of this team. Also, we do not have decreased speed on this. Do you have a good decreased speed champion on the account? Somebody like Necmo, maybe?
No,
Estrids?
no, I don't have Nagma.
Well, yeah, Carl covers that box for you, but again, these idiots need to actually be able to take a hit in that case. It does seem like it's gonna reach the boss in a couple of minutes. Let me grab a coffee in the meantime. Right back. Okay, 4 minutes and we're still not at the boss, like damn son. It's kind of disgusting. But everything we have done is in order for the boss battle to actually be good. Has anybody actually taken a single hit so far? I think no, right?
The second wave one hit, but nothing else.
Yeah, but anything scary? Like, was anybody close to dying
No.
or anything like that? No, right?
No, no.
So
No.
we could try replacing Duchess with Valkyrie or something like that. But let's see how the actual fights looks like, because... I have a feeling we are gonna have to forfeit not taking a single hit out of the boss. So it might be a good idea to not use Newt's A2 this wave and open up with that, so he actually at least has counter attack on himself. That way that's gonna be 3 extra hits. Make the boss a little bit easier. 5 minutes and they're not even close to dead. Let's not pretend this is not gonna be a team you're gonna be using outside of just passing a mission. But if you wanna be progressing over there, That mission has to get passed. You're still probably a long way to go till you need to actually auto farm Fire Knight 10 for Marius, but maybe by the time you're there, you can get yourself a second newt or just a bunch of bigger, better gear. That kind of stuff. There's that Relentless prockin. That might cheese you a few wins here and there. Kind of funny how these idiots are totally ignoring the guys that are going to be taking a turn right now.
I was using Newt on the clan boss team. With this build, is it better because he hits more?
Probably not, because he's going to rotate out of his buffs. You gotta have specific builds for specific places. Like, Relentless can be great, but against Clan Boss, this means if you have some strength and ally protection or whatever on your team there, this means that Newt is half the time not gonna have those buffs on him, because he's gonna be cycling through those buffs faster.
Use Valkyrie in there too. Valkyrie and Mithrala dodges.
Yeah, Mithrala
and
gives
range.
strength in there, so you don't want your Newt getting out of range. I don't want this guy to be wasting his A2 anymore, so I'm gonna take it on manual a little. I'm basically trying to reverse engineer how the team preset is gonna need to look like. Oh, for fuck's sake, he took an extra turn and I took him on auto. Well, guess we're gonna try this time without him opening with the counterattack. Maybe he can take a few extra turns, who knows. Or maybe I can try and actually... Doesn't take an extra turn this time, bitch. Don't kill. Piss. Okay, we don't have that thing ready now. Now let's think. Honestly, I'd rather take the hit, and if somebody dies, we're screwed. 8 minutes to see the fucking boss, damn. Also, this thing was important for it not to be on cooldown as well. Only has 25 chance of an extra turn anyway. Is this guy completely booked, by the way, Lanicus?
Yes, that one is booked. The ally attack one.
I'm gonna try by taking a hit. Extra turn, bitch. Bitch.
The second one gives a shield, I don't know.
Might as well. Okay, we look very healthy after the hit with the block debuffs. We are not getting slowed down, which is nice. Okay, he's already open for business. I think this is gonna happen. This guy doesn't look booked, by the way. Should I try with this, or should we just keep on A1ing for the sake of dropping turn meter? This is blue affinity. Green loves blue. No, green loves red. This is bad affinity for Newt here, so this is actually troublesome. I would try as hard as I can to keep him out of taking a turn. Look at those weak shits. %? This thing booked out should be more, isn't it? No. This guy's definitely not booked, man. Where are the extra turns at, Newt? Weak shits. This guy took an extra turn, that helps a lot. But yeah, this guy having 5 turns cooldown, that is unreal. So surely he's not booked. So this means you have a lot of room for improvement here. Getting your ally attacks 2 turns early would be huge. Bunch of weak hits again. No extra turn again. Relow rolling. And boom goes the dynamite. That's not good. It's not good at all. He healed back basically to full.
I need the decrease speed and the heal reduction, right?
Decrease speed, very important. Heal reduction, not important. If you don't allow him to take a turn, he's never healing. Also, I didn't pay attention to your order of this team, but Cryodown and Newt need to be the last, so they actually take hits when the boss is already open for business. Let's give him weaken, he's already at minimum anyway. If we can pass this on manual, the next levels are more important to get farmed. On auto, right now this is bad affinity for us, so results are not going to be as good. Finally a freaking extra turn. Clutching it. Newt didn't join the attack, that's rough. Getting an extra turn right now is pretty important. Extra turn for this guy. If this guy has masteries for a chance to reduce cooldown, that'd be also pretty good. You gotta squeeze everything you can. Oh, I fucked up here. We had this thing ready. Let's see if we can deal some substantial damage without losing the turn meter. Nice. Newt doing the Newt thing. Let's see if the boss takes a turn because of that, though. Because with zero healing on this, your CF's gonna die if we drop the ball, and it feels like we will. Come on, Newt, get an extra turn for fuck's sake. Shit. No turn meter reduction, boom goes the dynamite. Well, we tried to get some damage in, and this is the price we paid. I'd say this ain't coming home anymore. So, yeah, definitely, this guy needs to get 2 more cooldowns down. That's gonna be a 4-turn cooldown. No masteries on him. If you give him this thing, that also gives you an extra chance of reducing cooldown, and you're gonna get a ton of extra speeds. Well, not a ton for this guy in particular, but for Lanicus, yeah, Lanicus also needs this, she needs this, So yeah, you can't be tackling endgame content without endgame champions, or at least builds. So do that. You put this thing just because it's red? Where the fuck are you attacking people under stun freeze or whatever? Let me see what kind of other things you have. Not a single triangle. Well, that sucks. So yeah, as soon as this guy gets booked, things should be looking a little bit better. Try only with 2 books. If it lands on these, just stop. You don't care about this, you don't care about that. You know how it goes. Atlanticus also needs 1 more book. Give masteries to her, to the other guy. Honestly, I would try Valkyrie as well. Can we build Valkyrie in a 9 protection? Probably not. You actually can. Problem is, these guys need... I don't know, man. That's probably not gonna work. For the Valkyrie team to work, you need to have some sort of sustain, and you have none. Nah. Who the fuck is Martin? You mean Martyr or something?
Because it's a legendary champion, right?
No idea. I think these are gonna be your champions. Let me see, decrease speed. None of these are great. This is why your Carl is important.
I'll try to get him.
The only problem is that's literally the only place you're gonna use him, and he requires books, leveling, and everything like that, so it's not very beneficial. What's this guy doing? Not much. The other problem is you already have her as your leader because she gives speed, but yeah, this is the wrong order in which the champions are in. They gotta be like this. Where'd the other guy go? Because that's the order in which they're gonna ally attack.
Newt was down too.
I don't know if you can allow him to bless bash, man. Like, you saw what happened if you allow him to bless bash. Tons of damage, but also you drop the ball. Something like this. No time to test it again. I'm not sure it's gonna work without this guy being booked, because right now, 2 extra cooldowns, it's just way too much. Like, you saw how much work we put in just for the sake of getting a chance of extra cooldowns, and here we have a couple missing. No masteries on him, same with Lenakis, so both of those, there's your roadmap to improve. For Phantom Shogun, it's really not that hard. You can check out my guides about this thing. You're already on the right track, kinda. Ally attacking is not a very bright idea against Phantom Shogun, I can tell you that much, because if you had a ton of Ascensions here, sure, but you don't. And you do need a cleanser in here, like, you do need a cleanser in here. Nude is gonna be great in here for sure. I'd say Mifrala, she's decent as a cleanser, and you also could build her into tons of crit damage for the sake of her soaking up the Enfeeble debuff. We bring Newt, and some max damage HP like, what's her face? Some like this ought to work. All you gotta do is make Mifrala highest crit damage, so she is the priority for the Enfeeble. So about 300 crit damage and you're there. This guy is very... What the fuck is wrong with Mickey? Did we steal something from here? He's not built. Well, build him, and he should be fine. He needs to be faster than Newt. And it's very important for Mifrala to be ready to cleanse when the boss does his thing, so it's probably gonna be something like open with this, then use this, and the third skill should be this. And if your speeds are correct, this should line up with how the boss plays out. Let me just throw some gear on this grill. This is why you gotta have some presets on. This looks pretty good, actually. And like I said, Mifrala literally just needs to have the biggest, baddest crit damage build you've seen. Somebody with a good crit damage banner on this. Amulet, I mean. There's your amulet. Tons of crit damage. Good speeds. 6-star crit damage glove. With speeds. And the rest of this, literally speed plus crit damage. Slow as shit. Crit damage is nowhere near fast, big enough though. Maybe we're gonna have to sacrifice some of that speed, get some real crit damage going. Wow, barely any. Wait, I haven't prioritized. Where the speed boots at, man? Let's break this. This build needs more accuracy anyway, so let's find some better. What's a good nuclear build with accuracy? Not enough accuracy if we gotta be honest, but Let's do that for now. Any feral shit here? That'll do. We have accuracy on that, so that might work. Is this cold hard build? Kinda, she's slow as shit. See how it goes. Okay, look at that. She's the target. She got the enfeebled, and we couldn't care less about it because she's not here to deal damage. She's here to cleanse. Newt does Newt things. Cold Heart does Cold Heart things, and now I should take this off because apparently we are too slow. So Mephrala needs to cleanse right now because everybody else is gonna start dealing enfeebled crap, and that's gonna ruin the run. Now we have Mickey provoking, so this guy is gonna start attacking there. Perfect. Mickey's pretty cool here because he also doesn't take damage half the time, which is huge. Right now we have block passives, that doesn't matter. Look, he provoked, but she still got the debuff because she's the one with the highest crit damage. There you go. Boom goes dynamite.
Alright.
Let me fix this up a little. No need to open with that. This first, this second, that ought to do it. This always first. 199. Perfect. Yes. Yeah, this ought to do it. This should take you to 25. If it doesn't, tinker with it a little, but as long as you know what the idea behind it is, you should be having a good time. Actually, I should change Mickey. I should change Mickey to open with the provoke, because we already have decreased defense through Lydia anyway. Depends on how much you have, Yuri. It's not the bestest time to pop, but if you know you're close to Mercy, might as well get yourself a couple of Legos. I would. Oh shit, we were too slow here, but auto finish there. Let me change. Right now, I barely made it for you. Like, it's not supposed to be perfect from the start. You can definitely try to get a little bit more crit damage on your Cold Hearts, a little bit more speed. God knows they need a lot more speed, like everybody being under 200 speed, that's atrocious. But it still kind of works, so you got that going, which is nice. Half HP gone. This Cold Heart can definitely do a lot better. If you had somebody like Kaimar, that would have been pretty massive as well. Because he basically resets everybody, and Newt and Cold Heart would have been able to do the same thing again. That was actually perfectly tuned here, but this Mephrala is starting to look very dead, so Yeah. This might fail on 25 because the boss hits like a horse. Get it? He's on a horse. So yeah, Mifrala might need to get changed a little with a little bit bigger, better gear. This is not her chest. -8 speed, not great. That's much better. Okay, stage 25, one shot. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but let's see it. Oh shit! Fuck.
It goes to nuke.
Yeah, because we messed up the crit damage. How much crit damage did we lose on that thing? We're at 275, Newt has... $279. If you ascend this to max, for instance, you can actually. Should we do it? It was xenomorphs, so might as
Do it.
well.
Do it, do it.
Okay, 279. It's a 50-50 who takes the hit now. Let's see. Maybe because she's the leader, she should still take the hits. Nah, it's still on Newt. Fuck.
Fuck.
Well, you gotta make Newt a little bit less critty. Suffering from success is what it is. Does Mifrala have masteries?
She does.
Maybe you have crit damage on the gloves. These have a lot of speed on them though too, so that's pretty amazing. Crit damage me, dude. Yes. These do ascend, but they're 5 stars, so not good enough. Well, you can tinker with Newt's build a little and make it a little bit less crit damage, I'd say. It's not ideal. Great Hull bonus, doesn't matter. They're both using the same Great Hull bonus. Slows him down a bit, but for the sake of trying. This guy resisted the weaken, that's not good. Resisted the drop attack, that's not good. Takes it like a champ though. Let's see if we survive though. It's looking okay, even though a couple of bad things happened. Good news is we are favored with the affinity here. Newt is cycling his turns, so next day 3 should be good to go. Yeah, this looks done. See, you had the champions, it just took a little bit of fine-tuning and you're there. There you go, easy. Under 1 minute, 24 turns, insane. That's gonna unlock a lot of extra stuff for you. There you go, you start getting yourself some dust, some of the big juice, good stuff. Alrighty man, keep on working.
Amazing.
You still have a lot of work going ahead of you. It's nice that you're starting to prepare for the toughest fights. But you're still a long way to go till you actually start fighting Fire Knight hard. So I'd say don't sweat about it too much. Concentrate on the what's to come. Like, it's literally at least 3 more months until you can actually start pretending you're gonna need Fire Knight 7, let alone 10. Like, then I think, why the fuck am I looking at Marius? Dragon Lair.
Let's see it.
It's a long way to go. It's a long way to go, so until... There you go, stage 5 Fire Knight. You already have that on auto, I think. You should be able to have that on auto already with the team we built for you. So yeah, dude. Keep on pushing, keep on progressing. It's gonna happen. Don't go too ahead of yourself. You're still not having to fight those, but I think you're ready for Fire Knight 5 at least for now. Alrighty, bud. Have a good rest of your day. Let me keep on smashing.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Alrighty, guys. Next up, we have another account for free, which is this guy. Christian. That's Cormoran. PM him. Damn, Javier, you can't wait. How's it going, Cormoran?
Yeah, I'm good, fine. Thanks.
Happy to have you, bud. Let's see what we can do today.
I'm wondering if you want to help me my Hydra and boss. I want to hit harder. I don't have a lot of knowledge about gearing up the champs.
Okay, you already figured out your Demon Lord, so that's great. You're already doing some stuff on Hydra, on Chimera, not bad at all. Class of 2024, under 8 mil, not bad place to be at. Let's see what kind of champions you possess. Decent lot it looks like.
Yeah, I have some good champs, but I haven't built them well. That's my problem.
Well, for 1 hour, we can't really rebuild too many champions. You have a good chunk of silver, so 5 champions I can rebuild for you. This Mikage could be faster. This guy is missing his accessories, so we can't really look at him much. Xenomorph, he's okay, I don't know.
I have also all the turtles, and I'd like to...
If you have all the turtles, game is half won, man. With all the turtles,
man, I know, but
you should be insane.
I have building issues.
Well, this guy's not ascended, so I can't really say it's a building issue. If you want me to take a look at him, might as well ascend him. Sadly, just the champion training tournament ended, so you don't only need to build him, you also need to book him, level him, master him, all of that. Oh shit, you got... Wait, who the fuck is this even?
Man, do the best you can for the best I have. I don't know.
Well, I'm ascending this.
It will
Might as well
help
at least be able to see his accessories. Out of the turtles, Raphael is the least important one. He's still nice, because he allows the other ones to take extra turns as well, mainly Leo. He's not even 60 yet, so there's that too. Won't be able to bring him there. But he's not as important.
You can bring them.
We have enough things to do as is. No need to level up champions out of champion training.
Okay.
Let's look at the Leo first. For a champion like Leo to work, he needs to be on an ignore defense set, no questions asked. So the first thing you need to take a look at is what kind of accessories you possess. This you should be doing for basically any champion. First things first, what kind of accessories can you stitch together? And that's gonna answer you a lot of questions. Like for instance, we could maybe, if you have a good Slayer piece, we can cheat out a little bit of extra crit rate this way, but none of these pieces work. We can cheat out a little bit of extra speed with a couple of chronophage, that kind of stuff. The main accessory I wanted to see here was Merciless, but you don't have any of those, so there's that. You gave him a defense ring that did not roll a spec at defense percent, so he can't really deal much damage this way. Even Mikage's ring is looking better than that, so we might steal that one. As for these, they're not good. Main attack rolled a lot of defense, so it's not the worst, but for the sake of 5%, surely we can find something better. First things first, we want to find ourselves the fastest defense banner you possess, preferably with defense percent substat as well. If this rolls well and it dodges the HP completely, it might be good even as a 5-star, but it didn't, so let's see what this do. Can't really roll wrong, even though it's rare. Still kind of makes a lot of sense. Let's still see if this triple rolls something. Doesn't, so for now I'd put this. While we're on the subject, let's see if we can find ourselves defense with defense percent. I saw you have a good amount of chronophage gear, but sadly none with defense on defense percent. This ring from Mikage, honestly, I am leaning towards it, but let's see if somebody decides to roll triple defense. That'd be good. This one didn't. We're already down to 5 stars, so this is highly unlikely of rolling well for you. I'd rather just steal what she's having. Let's go to the fitting room so we don't make any permanent decisions, but I'm pretty... Let's remove everything from this guy first. I'm gonna save it as a preset, you have it saved. But yeah, let's remove everything. And why the hell do you have attack percent on a defense champion, man? Crit damage glove is good, but nothing too fancy for the rest of it. This one looks kind of okay. But like I said, ignore defense is very, very important for your cause. Fitting room. Let's throw that defense ring. We saw we don't have anything too much better than that. You do have crit damage amulet, so technically speaking, we could try crit damage with some decently looking defense ring. Problem is, you don't have such a ring, so fuck that. Minus 10 speed it is. We're looking for a 6-star crit damage amulet. There's one. Upgrading it to 12 and trying to ascend into crit damage as well would be the best. No such luck, you don't have too much dust to roll with. We can bring this to 12 and also try ascending it. 12 extra crit damage ain't no joke. There you go. We're putting this on, and if we want to finalize it, we know that we have a lot of extra crit damage left, but no reason to invest all of that silver just yet. Now, let's take a close look at what kind of ignore defense sets you possess. Obviously, you should have some savage pieces. Plenty to go with, so surely we can build them in that. The second, the better set would be lethal. You don't have shit. 6-piece merciless also ain't no joke. We are talking about PvE right now, by the way, right?
Yeah, I have a problem with Amius too.
With who? Amius.
Amius.
Well, I mean, that's a big boss to have a problem with, but Leo's not gonna help you too much there. You do have a good chunk of merciless gear laying around. We might try to build him in a 6-piece Merciless, because that is a good amount of ignore defense. 35% ignore defense ain't no joke at all. It does work a little bit better on attack-based nuker, so probably better if we save the really good pieces for that. I think Savage would be good enough. And also, if you build him in Savage, you're also going to have an easy way to build him back into a PvP set as well. Building him in Instinct is also not the worst idea in the world. Gives you a good amount of speed. It's a lot less, not a lot less, but 5 less ignore defense. That's 20% less ignore defense after all. So there's that too. I'd try Savage. Savage is a good set to try to build him on. First things first, crit damage gloves with crit rate substat, because if you're going to be building somebody in crit damage, he is going to have a hard time getting the crit cap. There you go, already decent. Could have been better, could have been worse. Gonna try to see if we roll on crit damage, crit rate, or at least defense percent. You didn't. Let's see if something else potentially sparks joy. Crit damage into crit rate with a ton of crit rate. Nothing too fancy. Crit damage into crit rate with speed, that's insane. Could have been better, but I'm gonna put this on for now and look for Savage pieces elsewhere. Let's find ourselves a good speed Savage piece potentially with a lot of crit rate. This one does have a lot of crit rate, but also, yeah, it does have defense and crit damage too. Double crit rate, 1 defense. This looks good. Let's see. Maybe it ascends into some good. Do you have an Eerie on the account?
Yes.
Would be amazing if we build you a Sand Devil team in that case.
That will be good.
Crit rate.
I saw your video a few days ago with only with her as a leader.
Yeah,
I tried.
That's what you do.
I tried to understand it, but couldn't do nothing.
We'll take
Just what you did.
We'll take a look, see what we can do. This looks okay. And now we only care about the top half, looking for a good amount of crit rate, because we're still kind of far, but not that far. So, Savage first. Priority, crit rate. Looks not great. Crit damage, defense, bullshit. It's not gonna be an amazing Leo, I can tell you that much. 4-star, yikes. Hold up, we still have plenty of pieces unrolled. This one has potential. And if it rolls a couple of crit rate, it's still the best. The fuck it will. Crit rate, crit damage. The fuck it will. Again, crit rate, crit damage, ignore HP. There you go. One more crit rate. Close enough. Still, we're already there. We just need a little bit more, and we're there. Let's see a proper helmet. Yeah, this one looks amazing. One for everybody.
Good.
Okay, it's acceptable. It's not the best, but given what we're looking at, it's good enough. And this does not need to be a part of the build anymore. We only need a single crit. This, if it rolls 1 for everybody, that'd be great. It still could. It still could.
Yeah.
This one's kind of cool. This one looks great. When you level this to 16, when you level this, it's gonna be decently quick around 200. That's kind of what you... What the fuck am I doing? Why am I trying to build this in a 5-piece? Fucking idiot. We can put one more speed piece here. Is there a good defense chesticle you might have?
I don't know.
Nope. Crit rate, crit damage, a little bit of defense. Double speed, defense, crit rate. That draws a ton of crit damage, that'd be great. Rolls a ton of crit rate. It's not the worst, but I don't know.
Hello. Okay, there was one roll,
Hmm?
but not for crit damage.
This one looks okay. Okay. He's reasonably quick. The crit damage, let's not forget, this thing is missing like 30. It's gonna cap out at 40, so 14, well, it's missing 20 something. This thing can have plus 20, and this guy's not 60 yet, so that's gonna increase the defense by a lot. So don't make any grand assumptions. This build is much better than it looks like.
Okay.
Saving as a global build, saving as a champion build, use it when you want to, no reason to make any grand choices right now. Let me see that Aniri real quick, because that is a very, very important thing to be tackling. Well, see now, there's your problem, she's level 50 and she doesn't have regen gear. What the fuck do you mean you tried? How can you try if the champion is not leveled? I mean, leveling her right now would not be a great idea, so I'm just gonna build her into the bestest regen gear you possibly could have, and obviously this is not her thing right now. You want to give her a good golden elixir. Rank 9, I'd say. Would be nice if she has less damage from bosses. This thing. Bosses deal 5 less damage to the wearer. If you have a second copy of it, would be great. If not, I'd say we can take it off of that guy.
So.
Not that.
I think I have a second copy of her. Aniri.
A second copy of Aniri? What the fuck?
I think I have both. Two of them.
Oh my god, you do. Well, still, they're not 60. Either way, if you can give that... If she is dying, you could give her that glyph. If she's not dying, who cares? We don't care about the other glyph. The masteries, obviously she needs masteries, so you can't do that without the masteries. I'm gonna send you the masteries you need to farm.
I think I will buy them with gems.
Do you want me to just do them now then?
If you want.
You haven't fucked them up, so we don't need to reset. Can't do that just yet. Get her extra HP once you're done. So yeah, we're only missing this right now. The other ones are not important. But technically you can just give her this for the sake of reasons. And the last one goes here. You have a blessing on her, that's correct. Okay. I'm saving this for reasons, but like I said, she needs to be in regen. Please tell me you have regen.
Okay.
You have some. Yeah, this is doable. Let's remove everything. And level her up ASAP. Level book. Respect, and she will respect back. So, for the ring, well, technically we should still look at for banners. We want it to be either HP or defense. And what the fuck am I doing? HP percent for the substats. HP or defense main stat. Preferably from a variable set like this one. This one is perfect. That's gonna give you plus 10er. A little bit too quick, but that's gonna allow us to look for less speed on everything else. It flopped. Still, you can have this banner on her later once she's 60. The ring is gonna be different though. This one looks amazing. This is your best ring. So let's go ahead into the fitting room. Put that. And we're gonna give her Chronophage amulet, because that one doesn't matter much. And once you put her the other piece out of it, that's gonna get you there. Oh shit, you have 6-star, didn't see. This one's best, I guess. Right, moving down to the main course. A lot of people already are using a lot of your good regen gear. I see Taragi in regen. He's probably gonna be losing it for the sake of tackling this. HP with defense, a little bit of speed. Yeah, that's a good chesticle from the regen kind. What are the gloves looking like? We're looking defense for HP. Defense, the throw triple attack, those are bad. These are bad. The gloves is gonna be from something else, from Immortal. Let's see. Six-star speed boots would be good. Here's one with defense and HP, why not? Defense with a little bit of HP, not great. Defense with more HP, kinda decent. Let's spin him out. Defense, speed, HP, kinda good. Defense, HP. HP double defense, speed. Let's put these on and call it a day. Okay, 4 more regen pieces and you're there. Let's just look in part by part. It's not like they're that much. So far, so bad. Double HP, kind of fine. What that Taragi do? HP, some speed. Let's not forget that you have a pretty quick plus 20 something speed, so I think we shouldn't be looking for any more speed on her. She's gonna be way too quick if we do. So let's just look for things without speed, if we can. Fuck me. This one looks fine. This one looks fine. Might as well put the 6-star. Right. As soon as she's level 60, these stats are gonna look much better. As soon as you put the banner as well. This ain't leveled to max, so that's a lot of extra HP. This is a lot of extra defense, and with the glyphs, I think this should be your regen on Yuri.
And should I empower her with the other
No.
one?
No, don't empower anybody until you have your faction guardians filled.
Okay.
You already do, but maybe you don't. Yeah, you don't. With empowering her, that's gonna lose you 6 speed, which is not a great idea. Once you get this filled with other champions, yes, you could start giving her +1, +4. Doesn't matter. But if that was the case, you shouldn't bring her to 40 in the first place, so keep that in mind. Definitely don't use the second copy as a chicken, that's for sure.
No. Do that for some tournaments or events.
There's plenty of other champions you could be doing that for, so no reason to be wasting levels like that. Yeah. She's already leveled, so yeah, I think this Aniri, even like as is, she should be climbing for you for a few levels. What's the nuker we're gonna use next to her? Do you have somebody like Ninja, Newt?
No.
Max HP nukers.
Autorion.
Wallmaster. Yeah, he's fine. Okay.
I have some nukes too, but I haven't built them yet. And I have Cassandra too.
Cassandra? I don't think she's gonna nuke cards. Even Cold Card could work. But I've seen her mess up from time to time, so I'm not completely trusting her. This could be your team. Let me see what...
Yeah, I have Cold Heart about 5 times. Something like that.
Hmm.
I have Grazur and Gaius.
Let me level at least the chest, no need to level much further than that. You can use some semi-decent glyphs like rank 4 or less, don't go crazy with 4 stars. The masteries are done, which is pretty important. Let me take a look at the champions again, who could be a nice damage dealer for you here. If Wallmaster is built well. He's okay, 6-piece Slayer. So he's ignoring 30%. We can try that, sure. And always bring food next to her, because if you don't, that's minus 24 speed for you. See how it goes. She might be a little bit too quick for her own good. Everybody dies, Aniri revives, she revives your damage dealer, and boom goes the dynamite. Do that a few more times and we're there. Now I'm gonna have to stop the auto when this thing becomes 2 and double check if Aniri is about to waste her healing. Reviving that is, she's not, but next turn she will. Take it off auto now. Let's see what happens. And there we go, Aniri would have wasted her revive, which would slow down the run. Now we do this, rinse and repeat. When this thing goes down to 1, you take it off auto and you double check if Aniri's gonna waste her thing, cause she probably will.
Okay.
Fuck. This screwed the pooch for us, cause this guy died at the worst possible time. Let me see if we can save Aniri, but probably not. Yeah. The passive got fucked. This is not gonna be a fail for 25, but for now, we need to remove some survivability out of this guy. For instance, this ring is absolute garbage. Why the fuck did you give him this?
Don't know. Wasn't me.
Sure. Why the fuck do you have accuracy? I mean, you do need accuracy for the block, but we don't care about it right now. Let me see. Attack with attack percent is what you need. Fail. One more attack,
That is not
please.
good.
Could have been gooder. No, nothing good. See, now there's your problem. You can't roll attack for your life. Let's remove attack out of these and see if we can roll something else into attack. Bullshit. One more attack percent. Bitch.
Yeah. Not bad, this one.
No attack percent, my guy. Can't roll attack percent to
it was a
save your
flat,
life.
yeah. That's a flat.
Literally. I mean, might as well get the extra crit damage. A lot of HP on this thing, but it is what it is. I would remove this banner from him for now for the sake of getting... Oh shit, he went slow as balls, but that's to be expected. We're looking attack with attack percent and speed. I saw one. That is not for that. Nice. Nice. Bit slow though. Bit slow, not gonna lie. He needs to be a wee bit faster than that. That's a massive glove. The problem right now is this guy refused to die. Why the hell do you have this on him? Crit damage me, dude. I doubt you're using this girl as much as you are Wallmaster, so let's grab that. So let's grab this for a ton of extra crit damage.
Yeah, it is.
Still, the fact remains, why the hell do you have accuracy on him like that? A lot of attack on this, but... a lot less crit damage, but a lot of extra attack. I don't know. It's because of the Slayer, basically.
Yeah. That issue.
HP percent, defense percent. Let's remove this for now, for the sake of this guy not surviving what he's not supposed to. It looks dumb, but right now you gotta make some compromise until you go to the actual levels. Wall Master should not have a problem dying on the hardest stages. This is gonna make it somewhat slower, but should be not failing. There he goes, out like a candle. What? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't pay attention and I wasted the Neri revive before it was supposed to happen.
There's no problem.
Fuck, he's still living. God damn it, he's still fucking living, man. Suffering from success is what it is. And there he goes, wastes the revive and fucks everything over. Okay. The other alternative is to make him strong enough for him not to die. Let me just use somebody else till we reach the levels where he's gonna die with ease. No reason to ruin a perfectly good build just for the sake of that. Let me see what that cold card is looking like. She's looking horrible. I'm not even gonna save this as a preset. She doesn't need this crit rate, she needs 70. Crit damage on the amulet always. It's kind of acceptable.
Only
First
one
things first.
artifact, I get it right, yeah.
Sure. Kinda.
So I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, you have this on your other cold card. Let's just grab that. She was level 50, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Not a single attack on attack banner? What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Perfect. Crit damage glows for sure. We could even just... Nah, the Wall Master's gear was shit. For this champion, at least. Ignore defense would still be good. Zeal is amazing. See what it ascends. You don't have too much to test with, but there you fucking go. That's a good freaking... To be fair, for her it's gonna make absolutely no fucking sense, because she's gonna be... Well, I mean, if we keep low accuracy, it's actually kind of fine. She shouldn't be touching turn meter. Okay, it's acceptable. Speed with crit rate. Maybe some cruel shit. This looks okay. Attack chest. Nice. Insane.
Really? Real.
Insane. This would be a part of one of your best damage dealers at some point. 6-piece Merciless into 2-piece Zeal. These two items right now are insane.
Yeah.
The crit
Thank
rate is
you, man.
basically there. We need just 10 more crit, and that's gonna get it. I'm not seeing any savage action on your account, or am I blind?
I think I have some, but
There you go. Let
there
me
are-
just see if there's something viable for you here. She's gonna be way too slow if we go like that. We could build her like this for now, but I'd say we don't need to care too much. Let's just give her a few cruel pieces and call it a day. She's not gonna be ignoring too much defense, but it'll be fine. Crit damage is what we care about most. Crit damage, crit rate, not amazing. Can he use Artak? He can, but he needs 500 plus accuracy for the last bosses, so I don't know. That's fine.
not bad.
Can leave it like that. Crit damage attack, crit damage crit rate. We're already done with the crit rate, so we don't need these. But if it rolls crit damage again, maybe.
Distance.
Could be from another set then. A lot of crit damage on this. A lot of speed on this. More Zeal pieces perhaps, why not?
If there is something good, why not?
We've already went too far with the crit rate though. The speed is low. Way too much crit rate on this build. Let's remove this shield. Any cruel pieces?
Not much. Oh no.
Let's just use it as is. It's not a perfect build by any means, but look at this 300 plus crit damage like that. The speed is slow as shit.
I will change something on the way.
Let's just leave it like that for now, and see if it works like this. She should be dying left and right. This is the right one, right? You don't have another 60, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, let's see.
The only system.
Okay, again, we need to take it off auto when it's time for Aniri to revive. Now she dies, as she should. Now we take it off auto, do not waste revive, put it back on auto, and wait again for the last turn before the big smack. Get Aniri to 60 ASAP, and defense stats are gonna be a lot higher than this.
Okay.
When this turns from 2 to 1, turn it off auto, auto attack once with the A1, put it back on auto, and rinse and repeat. Should be working until Aniri also starts dying from big hits. Oh shit. Actually, it didn't turn to 1. Takes a while, but at the end it becomes full auto, so even though it does take a little bit of work till you get to 25, you're gonna get there.
Yeah, thank you.
You get the logic behind it, right? The big hit is the one where everybody needs to die, and for that to work, Niri needs to be ready to passively revive herself because she's in the leader spot, and she also needs to be ready to actively revive Cold Heart so she can start dealing some damage. So that's the whole gist of it.
Yeah, I have to pay attention to what.
This is the skill
What they are
that
doing.
kills everybody, so when this skill is ready to attack, Niri has to be ready to revive with her passive.
Okay.
And there we have it. This could take you even to 20.
No.
So keep on doing that. You can replace Cold Heart with Wall Master, and that should be a little bit faster. Probably not by much. And Cold Heart, I'm not sure, but I think Cold Heart can fuck things up for you if she procs her 3%. Because God knows she doesn't have enough accuracy right now. But if she does indeed turn meter drop the boss, that is gonna take her off sync. So that would be bad. So that is why Cold Heart is not ideal for this type of thing.
Okay.
But to be fair, if you are paying attention, you are gonna be able to save it. So if suddenly you see Cold Heart destroys all of her max HP, this means she's actually procced the decreased speed, so you gotta be extra careful for Aniri not to revive somebody before she's ready to actually deal damage with Cold Heart. So
Okay.
yeah, get her to 60, level up the gear, glyph it out with some 4-star glyphs, and if you're around 65, 70,000 HP, and if you're around 4,000 defense, and if you're around 190 speed, you should be doing the thing with ease. Getting the extra amulet is gonna help, that kind of stuff. Anything else we can take a look at for the last 15 minutes?
If you can help me with some things for Hydra and Chimera. Yeah, what's
Hydra
there?
is a tall ask. I can just stitch together a team you could start working towards. What kind of Hydras are you attacking? Normal, hard, brutal?
Brutal is the last one I deal
Honestly,
with
with
some.
Wall Master, I think you should be able to smack Nightmare as well. You have some massive champions on the account, so yeah, you should be looking at Nightmare. Duchess is amazing.
Okay.
Do you have Shamail? You do
No.
not have Shamail. Doesn't matter. Wallmaster is great. You will need accuracy on him. You could also just bring all the turtles too. Do you have Ninja on the account?
No.
Why? Like
I
they were
am
literally
playing
there
it
was
only-
literally a free code for Ninja like a year ago or something.
I'm not older than a year and a half, I think.
It was less than a year that they gave Ninja, I'm pretty sure. We need a Provoker. You have Grazur, that's insane. What else did Grazur give? Duration of all buffs, that's cool.
Yeah, I need to book him.
Yeah, he's great. If you don't have him booked yet, you could also try this girl, but you gotta build her into a provoke set, I'd say. Anything else?
Okay.
I don't see any other amazing provokers. This guy could somewhat work. Even if his physics is built, we already have increased speed on this team, so I'd say it would be probably better to look for another one. To be fair, we also have block debuffs. No, actually we don't have increased speed. Duchess doesn't give that, so Physics would be great, but Physics needs to be scary quick. And maybe
He's
into
not.
Relentless. Well, you gotta build her. We're just prototyping
Relentless.
here, and I'm just telling you what you should look out for. She also needs one book on her A3 for sure. Booking this also would be worth a lot of books.
Yeah.
A lot of books to be booked. Okay, what else do we need? Surprisingly, not that many champions on the account now that I'm noticing. Decreased defense is what we need. If we're gonna be bringing turtles, I'd say Leo can also come, but this might become a little bit top heavy. Where's the purple turtle?
It should be somewhere in. I have them all.
Nah. You're gonna build another team with all 4 turtles when you level them. Who are we gonna use for decreased defense? This girl is actually not bad at all. Both decreased defense, weaken, and HP burn. She's actually kinda amazing for Hydra. Maybe Junio. Maybe. Okay, decreased defense operational. Hex would be nice to have. If you don't have Hex, you can build somebody into a curse set. Where that Hex at?
There.
Okay, we can bring this guy, that'd be good. And
I have to build him too.
he's amazing.
Yeah, I
Turn
know.
meter boosts, he gives extra attack, he hexes, he increases duration. He is massive. What are we missing? We already have block buffs. Perfect Veil, increased speed out of Vizix. Good revive, decreased damage. We don't have amazing healing, but Hatter is kinda amazing healer.
Should I go on manual?
It could work on auto, I'd say. But it all comes down to being able to provoke well enough. If you can't provoke, could become real shitty real fast. Are we missing anything critical here for this team, guys? Or could we just slap another damage dealer? I don't think I'm missing anything right now, but I might. Another good damage dealer. Do you have Raphalos? Probably not. You said you're not that long ago.
I'm only from September 24, I think.
Ooh, this girl is amazing, actually. The Cheshire Cat?
Yes,
I mean, he's a pure damage dealer. This girl would be amazing because with her you could be resetting whoever needs to get reset. So if you're missing provoke, you reset her. If you're missing damage, you reset him. That kind of stuff. But it's not gonna be a manual. It's not gonna be an auto team anymore, which is not great. But she definitely is gonna increase your manual damage. That's for sure. But you gotta understand what you're doing there. So maybe it's not that great for you. If you don't have a very good understanding of what needs to happen in the fight, might be a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem, yeah, for me.
We could just put down the Cheshire Cat. He is just a pure damage dealer. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. You need a second good damage dealer for the sake of saving your first one if he gets eaten. Yeah, exactly. Something like this.
Efrak is not good.
Who?
Efrak.
Who?
Efrak.
Hefrak. This guy?
Yeah. I know the guy.
Isn't he just an arena specialist?
I think so. I'm using it in arena.
In arena, yeah, but not sure you use him in Hydra.
Okay. That was the I was asking.
You can Google it, see from Hell Hades if they like him as a Hydra champion, but I think he's kind of whatever. I think this should work.
Yeah.
This should work, but it does require a lot of work. Both of these go up to 60. You need books.
Yeah.
This guy's already
Okay.
60, so you got that going for you, but you do need increased speed on the team. Nobody's bringing decreased speed on the team, which nowadays is actually not that bad, because with them being immune to damage for 5 business days, decreased speed is kind of a downside a lot of the time. Oh, what am I talking about? We still have Vizix.
V6 has something.
Hold up, she decreases speed. Who increases speed for us then? Nobody? Wallmaster gives it to himself.
Yeah. for
We
himself
do need
only.
a good increased speed champion on the team.
Hilvi is not. It's not built. Only at level 60,
Hmm.
and it has no artifacts.
Gee, man, I don't know who's gonna increase speed on this team.
I'll find something.
Make sure to unlock Lydia ASAP and you can replace this girl with Lydia.
I have a lot to work.
You should be
faction
very
wars.
close to it. There's literally no reason for you not to be basically done with it. Skinwalkers being at 50 stars. What the hell are you missing on Skinwalkers?
I don't know. I tried everything. Trust me. Everything I could, and everything I have.
Well, see now, there's your problem. You don't have a single good champion here. No Wukong, no nothing. And nobody's
No.
level 60, so... This guy is worth leveling. He's gonna help you big time even in hard faction wars. This guy eventually is gonna get needed to get level for your account. He has a specific purpose. No need to confuse you with him right now. This thing kinda had some nuke action, didn't it?
I think so.
Kinda, but you gotta build it right. This guy has some nukage. Yeah, you definitely don't have two amazing champions for the Skinwalkers, but... Yeah, just get yourself some level 60s on the faction you're struggling with. Give them their best, the best gear on the account for the sake of passing that thing, and you should be right as rain. But yeah, you gotta level up at least a couple of champions to 60, especially the damage dealers, because they can't be dealing damage if they ain't 60.
Okay.
For
That's a new one.
Chimera... For Chimera... I don't know how much your account can handle. Nightmare would be a stretch. You have yourself some
Yeah,
good stuff over here. I would not be using Alice against Chimera, I'd say.
Okay.
I think the Turtles would be the way to go here, but you have plenty of the level there. 4 Turtles and something else.
I don't have nail.
What don't you have?
No. Nail.
Who?
You're talking about nail.
The Mythical?
The-
No, I'm not.
No. Okay. Sorry.
No, Nil... I don't even think it's that amazing in Chimera. Who should be the last champion we bring? With the Turtles, the damage is definitely done. Somebody like a Lydia, I'd say, so we have increased speed, turn meter boostage. We don't have a Reviver is what we don't have. So maybe somebody
Senna?
like Duchess or Senna, yeah. Senna could be huge.
Who's there?
Yeah, I think something like this should be good for you. Is Senna giving speed in all battles? Yeah, she
Okay,
does. So
thanks.
something like this, level and book 'em, but you're probably gonna be severely lacking the books. Like, this is 50 legendary books we've already talked about, and you have none. So yeah,
None.
definitely a lot to think about, a lot to work towards too, but eventually you should be getting there. It ain't easy, but eventually should be getting there. Alrighty, man, we'll try to do a whole lot of things. That and your team should be looking fine as soon as you leveled it. You can change the Wall Master
No.
of Orion once you reach the harder levels, and you need to level her up once you reach the harder levels again, but I think it should be pretty close to done for you. Just make sure to understand how to reach the harder stages. Don't fuck it up.
That is the problem for me. I'm
Shouldn't
not
be a problem.
understanding
Already
the
showed it. Already showed it to you. Should be understanding
Yeah,
it now.
thank you. Thanks a lot.
And yeah, keep on pushing. Plenty of work to be done, but you have some good potential, that's for sure. Alrighty, bud. That's gonna be it for today.
Okay,
See you
thank you a
around.
lot, man.
Thank you too.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I kind of spilled a lot of time over all of these sessions, so doing a fourth one today would be a little bit too much to ask for. The dude won't be able to join us on the call today anyway, so I'd say it's best we just leave it for another day. And yeah, I gotta prepare for another Hearthstone stream later and a whole other things, so yeah, gotta get some resticle. Thanks again for being here, guys. Appreciate you. 40 plus viewers on these raid streams is kind of insane, not gonna lie, guys. We have been getting a lot of good viewership lately over here. Cannot complain one bit. Let me take a look at my account, see if we can do something else. Nell is fine against Chimera. Sounds good. I have Nell. I don't think she's gonna be a part of my best team though. What is up with Plarium taking 5 business days to load up again? I'm trying to keep this last soul for if we get some soul event later, but probably not gonna happen. God damn it, I'm burning energy. Dragon tournament finished on the first spot. It's something, it's something. Well, if I was around, I could have gotten myself 25 more, but had the stream, what can I say? Do I need to fight a boss today? Nope, no bosses. What the faction wars looking like? Dark elves, dwarfs. Not the fastest, but not too hard either. I'm definitely missing a lot of stars on the dark elves though. Just start tryharding at some point, but by the time I really need to finish everything, maybe they're gonna nerf it or something, I don't know. For now, no reason to sweat too hard. I'm already farming everything at a decent stage, at least level 17 or more. Most of the time against bosses too. Some of which even on auto, which is kinda insane. But yeah guys, I'ma call it for today. I do still have... Why the fuck didn't I take the epic? Fucking idiot. I am getting close to having to fight all of these, but it's just mindless rinse and repeat kind of deal. Nothing too hard. Not gonna be exactly very fun. Is it out there? It's not live, right? I saw it's coming, but it's not here yet. Would be pretty awesome indeed. Can't wait. They should be implementing quick battles on so many freaking things, but they're just trickling it down at us at this point. Is what it is. Alright guys, for real, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks again for watching. Check out the videos if you still haven't, the channel, and consider becoming a member if you feel like it, and if you want to support the channel for free. You can also start yourself a fresh new account with my premium download link and get yourself tons of amazing champions right at the get-go, and know that you're gonna be supporting the channel too. Good stuff, good stuff. Thanks again for being here guys, and I'll see you guys on Thursday with more account takeover. Bye dudes.